You have a Louis Vuitton tattoo.
Yeah. That's my matching one with my older brother.
He said Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Tell me, dude, you guys are perfect people to ask this to, but like, what is the hype behind a brand like Louis Vuitton?
To be honest with you, it was okay. So the reason why I got it is because my older brother has it tatted right here on his hands too. So,
On his hands?
Yeah, on top of his hands like these.
It just says Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. No, he has a Redskins logo on one, and the other one going down the side. He has it going down as well, and he always saw it as he felt like my mom had 4 kings, so her 4 sons were her 4 kings. He's like, he felt like he deserved everything else. He wanted to be luxury. He wanted the luxury pretty much. So that's why he put it on. And I was like, yeah, shit, okay, fuck it, yeah. Sounds good with me. Got a message tattoo of my brother too. Cool. Take it. They're addicting though, man.
Me personally, I just like, I don't know, bro. I'm trying to think back. I think my freshman year is the first time I ever bought like a designer belt. Cause like I used to like see people wearing that shit all the time, and like I just thought it was just regular like clothes. I didn't really know like the hype behind it. It was more it was more expensive or whatever. And then I think I saw my mom, like, she had a couple, like, Gucci purses and shit. So I was like, okay, like, I've seen that, like, I just, like, that pattern, that Gucci pattern, the Louis pattern, that shit, like, stuck in my head. So I'm like, okay, that's that. Like, that's different than, like, going to, like, Ross or some shit and, like, seeing a purse, I kind of put them in 2 separate categories.
Shit, I had a Versace blanket at one point. That shit was amazing.
Dude, sometimes, like, for me, seeing that shit, sometimes I'm just like oh, like it's taking over type shit,
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, way too much like material, like hype. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Like I'd rather you were like, yo, like I had a Versace blanket at one point, but like I feel like seeing like a tree or like a forest or like a fucking river on a blanket would be doper. I don't know.
I feel
you know what I mean?
that. So. It's actually crazy that you said that, because after a while I stopped really caring like about like the whole brand and everything, but I still have my specific clothes that I wear, like certain clothing that I wear, but I actually started supporting my friends that had their clothing brands. So I eventually started making my clothing brand, and then we started just pretty much spreading out everybody's. So trying to have that little variety of the clothing. So.
I'm never gonna stop like wearing fresh shit. Like I know it's shit. Like I have an expensive fucking taste, bro. It's hard to like live with, to be honest, because it's like I'm always thinking about like trying to get that one thing, or like and it's like it's cool and all, but it makes me happy as a person, because it's like. Then I feel good. I'm like, damn, like, I got this, I worked up to that, like, that's how I be feeling, I don't do it to fucking show off. Like, you really think I'm gonna fucking go, like, I will tell you, no cap, bro, I spent, like, this belt right here is probably, like, $400. It's a BB Simon. It's a designer belt. It's nice, but, like, I mean, it's not like I just fucking saved up $400 and ran and got it, it's, like, at a time in my life, I had money, like, and I was able to, like, comfortably go buy something that was expensive that I wanted, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, people will hate, and be like, oh, you could spend $400 on some other shit, but
Ross,
it's like
Ross got some good ass clothes too.
I shop at Ross too. I'm not shaming Ross at all, bro.
Nah, see, my money used to go straight to my body. That was my therapy for life. That shit feels good.
Like, I think it's okay to like treat yourself and shit on every now and then. Like, only